Now that we're heading to our first pit stop and we're going to the international break, let's do a quick review of all the title contenders and see how they've done up until this point. So we'll start off with Liverpool. Liverpool have done 3 in 3 and now are sitting comfortably at the top of the table. First game of the season we had to play Bournemouth, and Bournemouth are proving to be a tricky side, as they were last season as well. And they also beat Tottenham. Tottenham, who hasn't conceded in the first 2 games, who were flying. Bournemouth beat them, but obviously Liverpool did the job on them. And then we went to Newcastle at their ground after all the hostility with Isak. It was a heated game, and we came out on top of that game as well. And then the title contenders Arsenal came to Anfield. We've done the job there. Liverpool have had a brilliant start to the season. It might have not looked perfect the way we've played, but we just get the points, get on the board. Now we're sitting top. Next we're going to Arsenal. Arsenal won their first 2 games and obviously lost to Liverpool today. But look, the first game looked hard on paper, but if you're looking at it really, Man United finished 15th last season. They're losing to Grimsby, and it's difficult for them to even buy a win. So now looking back at it, that win isn't as impressive because they didn't play well that game anyways. 5-0 against Leeds. They've just come up from the Championship. Really easy game to have. And then their first difficult chance of the season, they played Liverpool. They couldn't get the job done. They played for a draw, went all defensive, didn't work out well for them. Let's get on to Man City. Man City fooled us in the beginning. Thought, yes, they're back, they're going for the title. They beat Wolves 4-0 first game. Everyone's singing lyrical about Ray Gingers and all of that. Now look at them, they got smacked up at home by Tottenham and they got beat today by Brighton. They are not in this title, nobody fears them anymore, and Pep scratching his head. And finally, everyone wants to put Chelsea in there as if there's title contenders. First game they did draw against Crystal Palace, but you know what, Crystal Palace are doing really well this season. They just battered Aston Villa today. That's all. That draw is not the worst thing in the world. And then won against West Ham, won against Fulham. But if you look at the run, not a real test, not a big 6 side they faced yet. Everybody else has had their big test. Chelsea haven't. So we have to really assess them once they have that moment. If you haven't done so already, click the follow button, follow the page for regular football content.